market update. This week I'm gonna walk y'all through the markets that I'm interested. Let me see if I could. Oh, never mind. That's not the way. All right. We have Euro NZD. What I'm interested. I'm actually really interested in this trade is that we have a higher low and a higher high. Weekly, we're at a point where last week we've had this major wick. We know this is rejecting in some type of way, and we've slowed down. We have that rejection, which is beautiful, and now I'm waiting for this week to have a rejection to reject from this side. But keep in mind that this is a daily area of interest, so on the week I can't really count any of these touches back here for an area because it's been over 2 years, 2009. It's not really that respected, but on the daily area of interest, it's a different story. We have one touch, two touch, three touch, and then daily had an engulfing, which I have my checklist right here. Daily rejection area of interest because we had an engulfing. We had daily EMA, daily engulfing. Then we have daily EMA right here, as I explained. Daily round psychological. We have a at 1.966000. All right, and we have closed above that, so that's beautiful. And then we have a weekly wick, which is this little wick right here, and then we have the 4 hour tweezer bottom, which is right here. Let's search that up. Tweezer bottom candlestick. Let me see. Tweezer bottom right here. So basically, when it does this at the bottom, we have the red candle, and which in my case, right here is green candle, but right here in my case is blue candle, and it gave that beautiful rejection. So now I'm just waiting for, let's see what we're waiting for. We already have a shift to structure on the 15-minute. Oh, actually, we have to update this because this switched up to lower high and lower low, right? So we had higher low, higher high. We closed underneath this zone. Now it's lower low and lower high. And now we have to wait for this to break above this lower high, create a higher high, then create the potential higher low, get an engulfing, and this is where we enter right here. And EMA would probably follow up around here. So yeah, there you go. We have this trade, which we have to take this off. Now we're waiting. This is missing. We'll take off 10% right here. And once everything adds up, it would be 90% because 70% plus 20% is 90%. Now we have NZD USD, which I'm interested in this trade as well because this has a left head right shoulder on the weekly. We had a weekly little wick right here. Now I'm expecting for this week to have some type of rejection, or it might give us a doji. So this whole week might give us a doji and then have the push, or it could have the push right now. But it is the first touch last week, and I've experienced this is after the first touch, you don't take the trade. You shouldn't take this trade. Last week you shouldn't have not take this trade. You would have gone wicked out. But probably this week or probably the next week, this will be ready. But this is looking pretty solid to me. Lower high, lower low. I know it did break a little bit right here, but since it broke only by a little, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna experiment. Like, all right, let me see if it will still count. So if that's the case, lower high, lower low, and then we have 4 hour. What's this? Let me take this off so it's cleaner. So yeah, 4 hour, we have a higher high, higher low, but that doesn't matter because we have daily and weekly already together. Now we are just waiting for a break and retest on the 30-minute, which right here we have a higher low and higher high. And since I'm selling, I have to have a lower high and a lower low. And then once it, I'm gonna draw it out right here. So since we have a higher high, higher low, what I want is to create a new higher high. so that this would be the new higher low. And then once we break through here, it would be a lower high and a lower low. We retest, and then we wait for an engulfing like this one right here. A nice engulfing around here, then we enter this trade. If you guys want me to break it down more in depth, I could. So you guys just let me know down in the comments. NZD CAD, we are simply just waiting for a little retracement from this higher high, because this was the lower high, or this was the lower high and lower low, which you shouldn't be buying at the top. But I feel like this has a little bit of potential to have a weekly wick and then have another push up, especially for the daily rejecting like this. We have a nice wick down. Now I'm expecting for another wick, which we have been doing that, but we haven't reached all the way, so I'm not really that interested. NZD JPY, we are still waiting for this retracement off the daily area of interest. Since this is higher low, higher high, we retrace down, we wait, and then go down through the 30-minute. But since we haven't reached, then we don't really do anything about it. But yeah, these are my trades for this week. If you have different trades, that's fine. I have different eyes, you have different eyes, and it's okay. We learn and we're on different journeys, but this is just my weekly recap and just to help y'all out. And yeah, alright, I'll see you guys soon. I'll update y'all with another video. I'll see what I'll have coming up. And yeah, just let me know down in the comments if there's any new ideas, any new YouTube videos that you guys want me to do. And if you guys want me to go more in depth in this trading strategy, Alex G's trading strategy, I could. And I literally have free content. I'm literally saving you a lot of months and a lot of stress. I promise you. Alright, so peace out, guys. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon.